the Apple's retail stores. And are you ready for, I think this is going to be the biggest scandal, the largest and a very huge scandal that ever happened in the history of technology. As you can see that for the last couple of weeks, if you've been keeping up with CNN website, you might have read many articles cited about Apples in negative ways. Let's say CNN released an article said the topic was, how did Apple cut costs for all the gadgets component? And like yesterday, I found an article. They named this article, iPhone is a nightmare for carriers. So, iPhone is a nightmare for carrier. And at first, at a glance, when I saw the topic, I thought CNN might want to clarify about any problems that those carriers receive after they have ordered the iPhone. Let's say open up the package and the iPhone is a defective machine or something, but not at all. I read this article 3 times, and the only things that I found, the primary ideas of the topics of the news was just AT&T, Verizon, and those carriers will gain profits after 5 years from now. So the articles or this news didn't say anything or any specific reason that why Apple is a nightmare. This is called Apple products. This is called iPhone a nightmare. But the writer did not specifically pinpoint what exactly is nightmare. The thing is, and if you read CNN, you will see many articles cited about the capital price of each component for the iPhone. Like let's say the price of the cameras, the price of the switch, the gyroscopes, the screen. The thing is, nobody really knows about these prices at all. And Apple, the thing is, CNN trying to pinpoint that Apple gained very high profit, which is none of their business. But interestingly, that many friends that I met on YouTube sent me comments, and they said probably CNN might receive some money from Google in order to put Apple down. And I totally agree with that, because I have never seen any one article speaking or referring to Samsung or Google products or Android products in negative ways. This shit happen everywhere in the world. It's like a hidden advertisement, or it's like a hidden metaphor. Let's say you go to see a certain kind of movie, and then you might have seen a car, certain kinds of cars, like these kind of brands, or it's like a hidden advertisement. And this time, we extremely believe that they might have something together between CNN and Google, and CNN is trying to destroy Apple, because they call iPhone a nightmare for carrier. They call nightmare, so it must be something. It must be some reason that's more than just, okay, the phone cost is very high and the carrier is supposed to wait 5 years to gain profit. Well, we never force anyone to buy our product. We never force anyone to buy the iPhone. You got what I mean? You don't want to sell iPhone, okay, on your carrier. That's fine. We never force anyone. Verizon, AT&T, they have chosen iPhone by themselves. We never force them. So it's like doing business. It's not just iPhone business. You want to make business, you have to take the risk. You have to wait till certain times and you can gain profits. But CNN cannot say iPhone is a nightmare, because when you say iPhone is a nightmare, it links up to many consumers' subconscious mind. Probably a nice lady who knew nothing and considering buying the Samsung Galaxy or the iPhone, and then at a glance saw this article, probably she read this article as well. It's a nightmare, but she didn't read it through that. She didn't know anything about technology, but she might think that, okay, well, the iPhone might have some problem, and then she changed her mind and buy this Android, which is the primary competitor for Apple. So this is totally suck and unfair and biased, and it's kind of like, this is wrong. So you shouldn't have named this article iPhone is a nightmare. Probably you can name it, well, the iPhone's cost or the camera price of the phone is too high. Verizon expect to gain profit within the next 5 years. That's what you can say. You cannot just say, well, Apple is trying to cut costs for the products. You can't say that. Do you have any evidence? So that's the thing. Let's say, well, if I can bring up the strategy like this, if I will go to the Apple website and post like an RSS, like a feed to more than 100 million users throughout the world, cited that CNN doesn't have ethics. CNN lure readers throughout the world to read their garbage news with no facts at all. This attract the writer didn't know shit about technology. If you can ask the guy, you come right here, piece of shit, and try to do the backup for iTunes for me, do the right clicks and backup, can you use iCloud? You know about technology? He doesn't know the shit. So it's unfair for everybody. It's unfair for us to call it like this. And this is going to be a huge story, and I will not stop. Okay? To hunt CNN down and try to find the facts what's going on. Okay? So we need your help. You can tell anyone you love, you can spread the news, post these clips onto your website. I'm not trying to be famous, but this is totally my business. Because if Apple cannot sell products, it's my job. Probably in the future I might lay off some employees, I'll be one of them. So CNN start posting things like, well, iPhone's cost is very low, we gain more profit, or we trying to cut costs for our material prices, or iPhone is a nightmare. But I haven't seen even one article cited, well, Samsung Galaxy camera speed is very low, lots of people facing malware and spyware, and Galaxy Note sucks, and also they got a problem with the Samsung Galaxy S2 battery when it runs fast. I have never seen such a stupid article. So remember one thing that long times ago, CNN sent a stupid bloody report to Thailand, trying to be famous by making news about the racial protest in Thailand, in this country, and this covered reports from CNN. He had hidden behind children and women, trying to get a story. The guy is a coward. They will take the risk, hide behind children and women. In Thailand, try to be famous, trying to be a brave man. But the thing is, when he tried to make the story, shoot the films or film the story, the news that happened in Thailand, the incident, the shooting, the firing, the gunfire was over. But the guy hiding behind children and women, the guy from CNN. So a coward guard reflecting the cowards organizations like CNN, doing business with no ethics, no facts, no truth. That's the point. Thanks for watching.